Hello, everyone, and welcome to a spooktacular episode of the Video Game Choo Choo Podcast.
You scared me.
I might edit in lightning sound effects there. Maybe I won't. Maybe you're just gonna have to clap really loud wherever you are to make the lightning sound effect. There you go, yeah. If you're in a car, be careful. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh no! Hey, get off the road! Really good Foley work.
That wasn't real, it's okay. You're probably driving very safely and fine. Just, be aware of the road.
You don't know that.
No, don't scare people like that.
Over.
No! Don't
God!
scare anyone.
Well, it's Halloween. We have to scare them, and the scariest thing I can imagine is getting pulled over at all.
Yeah,
that's fair.
This is the time of pranksters and tricksters, and I will say that was in fact a trick and not a treat.
You devil!
But guess what? You're in for a treat with this episode.
Damn if it ain't true, because folks, we barely played any video games this week.
Video games, they were not happening this week.
I mean, I played a good amount of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 again, and I've also been playing TF2 quite a bit, but look, those games are old as shit.
No one wants to hear about TF2 right now in 2018.
I don't know. I mean, there's probably still a TF2, listenership? Who knows? What's that hottest, newest thing they've done with TF2?
It's the Halloween update right now, and
Ooh.
it's the game mode is that you have to kill enemies, and then it's basically like the dog tag mode in Call of Duty, where once you kill somebody, you have to pick up an item and bring it to a location to get points.
Kill confirmed, yes.
But all of those maps suck.
Oh.
Great.
So I've mostly just been playing control point stuff because that's pretty fun.
Yeah, you've been hitting that 24-hour 2Fort server.
No, I have not.
Why not? That's my favorite place to be. I love it going there and hearing basically every racial slur from the last 70 years.
I mean, we went to 2Fort once, and there was just a bunch of people doing conga lines, and that was pretty good.
That's not bad, actually.
And I was playing as the heavy, and I ran into another heavy who was using the boxing gloves, and we had a boxing match, and that was pretty funny.
Always
That's
good.
fun.
Yeah, see, sometimes you have fun. Sometimes you can have your own fun in TF2. That's good. But
let me run this by you real quick.
Yeah.
What do you think the Overwatch Halloween event is right now?
The exact same thing it has been for the past 2 years.
I don't know why they don't just do a mode like that and then actually experiment with their shit. Oh, wait, I know why. It's because it's Overwatch, and it's the same thing every fucking couple of months.
Wah wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
They just need to make their money off of the Legos and the Nendoroids now before the game completely goes under. That's what they're doing right now. They're shoving everything out the door as fast as they can.
There's Legos?
Yeah, there's Legos now.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What do you make the fucking mecha?
Officially licensed Legos.
Yeah. Yeah, so is it the maps? You can make the map or something? Or
I
mecha?
saw just the characters mostly.
As minifigures?
Yeah.
Okay. For a second, I thought we had a Bionicle situation going where you could make them but a Bionicle.
That would be fucked up. But I mean, I think some of the bigger characters are aren't just minifigures. I think you can build a mecha. I think the mecha is something that you can build, and I think Reinhardt's armor. I think you can make a bigger figure out of that. But I don't know. Look, I saw them slightly. Some people were talking about it, and I was like, boy, I wish I cared about Overwatch anymore. Maybe I'll get... maybe I'll buy the Diva one, because I still have fond memories of playing as Diva, but I don't want anything else.
Both of Widowmaker's butt cheeks have their own individual end caps.
Yeah, of course. Come on.
Finally, I can, touch them, I guess.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Look, I almost did something way worse than that, so...
Yeah, it's okay. I'll forgive you for not saying whatever the fuck you conjured in your brain.
I'm not gonna say what it is because I'd rather you...
I really don't want you to say it is. I want us to move away from this Overwatch Lego butt talk.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Can I ask real quick, did we introduce ourselves?
No. I'm John, the host that you've heard like 200-something times now.
Well, it could be the first episode they've tuned in. You don't know that. Don't make assumptions.
That is true. If this is your first time, now you know what you're getting into.
It's always someone's first. You never know.
That is true. Now you know what you're getting into, and you know what? I'm not going to apologize.
Oh, I was about to apologize, so I guess we were of two different minds here. Hi, I'm Zach. I'm the one who apologizes. I'm sorry.
There you go. And Scott, are you an apologizer, or do you not apologize?
I'm the world's worst XCOM player.
Oh, well.
Nice. That's true, actually.
I don't know if you've tuned into our weekly XCOM streams, but they have not exactly gone well.
Oh.
No. I've popped in here and there, and I was also on an episode, and it didn't seem to be very great running right now.
You're kind of killing everyone.
I mean, people are getting killed. I'm not doing it on purpose.
I guess that's fair.
So I got caught in something XCOM players call a death spiral. It's where, like, something bad happens, and then because that bad thing happened, another bad thing happens, and then, like, more bad things keep happening, and it just keeps going. We like, over, like, the 5 streams we've done so far, we still haven't even really cleared, like, the first major mission, which is a problem. So... So we've done a little bit of retooling. We managed to salvage that run, like, barely last second in our last stream, but I think we're done with Universe A of X-Tube 2, and we're gonna transition over to Universe B, which is a separate game I started also on Iron Man with a couple more modifiers. It's also on Veteran, which is not what we defaulted to in that first Iron Man run. We started on Commander, which is like the 3rd highest difficulty, and then moved the difficulty down as things started to get bad. And then we wound up playing on Rookie, and still things were going horrible.
That's the death spiral.
Yeah. So this new one though, I've been playing it off stream. In Iron Man, on Veteran, like, I also turned on some modifiers that make timers run longer. So when we hop into that one, you'll see, like, the avatar project thing is, like, instead of being blocks, it's like tiny little slivers that fill up.
Oh,
it's real silly. But like, there are timers that take longer, and. You know, so far, I haven't lost any missions or lost any characters yet.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and we've gotten to roughly the same point we got over 5 streams.
That's... How long did it take for you to get to that point off stream?
About 6 hours.
That's fucked, because I'm pretty sure one of those streams was like 6 hours.
Who knows? But... I hit an event that hasn't... Excuse me. I hit an event that is, like, kind of a random event that didn't happen on our stream. And when we kick off X-Tube 2 this next Tuesday, I'm actually going to start at that event. Ooh. And that's we're going to be starting Universe B then. And I'm hopeful that it's going to be a far more optimistic experience, because doing those so far has been very... I don't want to say negative, because it's also been a lot of fun, like, going in and making silly characters, and then, you know, most likely those characters dying next mission.
Yeah, but they don't last very long.
But it's like that whole thing has started to leave a pretty, like, sour taste in my mouth of just, like, even playing it, and which sucks because I love playing XCOM. Here's the other secret thing. I've been playing, well, it's not much of a secret because I talked about it a little bit on stream, but I've been playing another game of XCOM, which is non-Iron Man, and it's just like a fun, casual one. And like, I haven't even really save scuffed in it at all.
Jesus.
And that one's also going remarkably well. And that one's also on veteran. So, I don't, like, on stream, we just managed to hit a really bad run. I don't really know how to put it any other way, so...
I mean, you hit that death spiral, and it's just, like, all downhill at that point. Like, one character dies, and then the chances of the next character dying are just, like, exponentially higher.
So,
it's fucked.
Yeah, we're gonna start in Universe B. Let's think of this next X-Chum stream as maybe a new episode 1.
A reboot, if you will.
A rebuild.
X-Chum Steel Ball Run.
Rebuild of X-Chumgelion here.
There we go. X-Chum 1.11.
Yeah.
You will, and then in parentheses, not die.
You will not save scum.
Damn, I think we might have our new promotional material for this.
Yeah, alright. Who's photoshopping it, though? I'm not. I can't.
Zach.
Alright, okay, fine. You know, you get certified in Photoshop in fucking high school, and everyone's like, you know how to do things, right? It's like, yeah, I fucking suppose.
Jeez.
I'll shoot you a bunch of the posters I saved.
Oh, thank God. I would love to peruse those fucking things.
I have so many. I have like 4 different folders just full of posters.
Oh my God.
Because I played several games and took a bunch of pictures of each.
Yeah, because those posters are like the best feature I've ever fucking seen, honestly. Like, I didn't know it was a thing because I'd never played XCOM before, besides like it's 20 minutes of XCOM 1.
It was a new thing, A War of the Chosen.
Oh, it's so, really good.
So, like, even while I was playing XCOM 2, that feature wasn't there.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. I'm really into it. Does it, like, auto-generate those poses and shit?
Yeah. Well,
good.
It has, like, a pool of prefab ones, and then you just pick which ones you want.
But,
like, I really just enjoy, like, going into it, seeing what it generates, and then just hitting accept. And then just leaving it like that. Maybe move the camera around so it gets a better angles, but that's about it.
Yeah. That's really, really good, honestly.
It's fun. It's a good game. It's a good game. I hope us playing in a much better situation reflects that.
Alright. Well, thanks for the X-Chum update there, Scott. I'm sorry that it is going a little poorly, but hopefully things will swing back to the good side here. And just a reminder for everyone, X-Chum has moved to Tuesday at 8 p.m., correct?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
8 p.m. Eastern, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
And on Wednesday, last Wednesday, I played some Medieval. And this Wednesday, I'm going to be doing the same thing, because people seem to be really invested, so I'm going to keep playing it.
Okay, sick.
But speaking of which, real quick, I'm gonna shift over to some news real quick. So last year at was it PlayStation Experience? No, it was something. I think it might have been PlayStation Experience. Anyway, Sony announced that some new Medieval thing was coming out. Nobody knew exactly what was what. They were just like, yeah, we're going to do some kind of remaster remake thing. So they've officially confirmed that this will be a full-on remake of the first game. It's not based on the PSP version, because the PSP version was also kind of a remake, but it's a full-on PS4 HD remake. Not remaster, remake. They're collecting a bunch of the game design documents and the key art and some of the other stuff that was just like from the game's original development, and they're making a new game, basically, based around this game. It's being developed by Other Ocean Interactive, but they are also bringing on people that worked on the game previously, like some of the other developers.
That's cool.
They also have and I know this sounds funny that why Sir Dan barely has a voice, but they brought back the original Sir Daniel voice actor, it seems, because he posted he posted on Twitter the things I do for a voice acting gig, and it's him with a bucket on his head, because apparently when he originally recorded the lines of Sir Dan, he recorded them with a bucket on his head and just mumbled. So
that's good.
That kicks ass, actually.
Yeah,
because Sir Dan doesn't have a jaw, so all he does is just go but yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Other Ocean Interactive made some other games. They made iDarb. They have ported Minecraft and Super Time Force to other consoles. And funnily enough, they made Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist.
God, interesting.
Okay. They've been biding their time.
if you recall, that is actually a really fun Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, so...
Was it Legacy of the Duelist?
Yes, that was it just kind of dropped out of nowhere, and then I remember, Michael and I got super into it for a while. Because it's...
Very good.
It's fun. It's a good game.
Oh, this
was that the 3DS one, or
no? It was on it's on PS4 and Xbox One, and I think they put it out on Steam pretty recently. But it's
okay.
Yeah, this actually looks pretty fucking cool for a Yu-Gi-Oh game. Honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh's cool, but this is a good way to translate it, I feel.
Yeah, it has a full story mode where you play through all of the duels from each season of the show.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I do disagree with the assertion that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is cool.
I disagree with your disagreement. Yu-Gi-Oh! Kicks ass, and you can fuck right off, Scott.
It's pretty bad, in my opinion.
Well, listen, the only thing better than Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the Pokemon trading card game. And them's the facts. Magic who? I don't know her. Hearthstone, what? I don't fucking, what?
Fuck
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hearthstone.
Yu-Gi-Oh? Now that's a card game I can get into.
Mm-hmm.
Artifact get artifucked.
Yeah. Okay, well there's no joke there. Artifact can get artifucked, actually.
Yeah, that seems like not a good game.
No. Real quick, Zach, you mentioned Pokemon, so I guess I'll mention this other second little bit of news here.
Get it out of your system.
Yeah, recently we talked about the new Pokemon that was revealed, Meltan.
Hexnut.
Yeah, the Hexnut Pokemon.
His name is Hexnut. I don't give a shit that his name is Meltan. It's Hexnut.
Well, look, like we said, it's October, it's spooky season, and people are going to be drawing that Hex Maniac, so that's what happens sometimes.
Oh. I regret the things I said. All right, well, let's move on from that.
I heard your smile turn into a frown.
Here's a little secret. That's because it did.
Well, a new video came out of Professor Willow and Professor Oak talking about Meltan, this new Pokemon. And in the video, all of a sudden, Meltan fuses together and turns into a new Pokemon called Melmetal. And they're saying that this is the first time that not a legendary, a mythical Pokemon has evolved. Because Cosmog evolves into Cosmoem, which evolves into Solgaleo or Lunala, and that's a legendary Pokemon. Mythical Pokemon are your Celebes, your Jirachis, that kind of stuff. Yeah. So Meltan is the first mythical Pokemon to evolve.
That's a weird, that's a weird thing to discern.
Yes, it is.
I don't like it. I don't like these distinctions.
Pokemon's
don't
weird.
Make sense to me.
So the really crazy thing is that you can only evolve Meltan into Melmetal in Pokemon Go.
Yeah. That adds up.
It says here that I'm just going to read this little quote here. It says the evolution of the mythical Pokemon Meltan into Melmetal can only occur in Pokemon Go and requires 400 Meltan candies.
Oh, good lord.
Like candies that can be collected for other Pokemon, players can obtain Meltan candies by catching Meltan after opening a mystery box and sending them to Professor Willow, or by walking around with Meltan selected as their buddy. Fans can also obtain Meltan candies by sending that Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee. So
okay,
yeah,
all right, I guess. Cool.
Funky
boy.
It's a pretty cool looking Pokemon. It's like this big ass dude. It looks like it has tires on its arms. And fists.
It's fucked up. Honestly,
I kind of dig it.
It is like it's kind of cool. I googled Melmetal and the first screenshot is from Let's Go Pikachu or whatever, and it is Melmetal standing next to the trainer, and it is horrifying. Let me just say,
it's just fucking gigantic.
It is twice as tall as this human child. Not a fan. The arm it has a wingspan of like 40 fucking feet.
I mean, let's be honest. If there's Onix is in that game. Onix is fucking huge.
Yeah, but Onix, I don't know. This feels different. This is like a giant robot sort of situation almost, except the robot is made of goo. This is a giant goo robot.
I dig it. I really like it. I don't know.
It's cool. It's just a little scary. If I saw this thing in the wild, I would probably shit myself to death.
Well,
I would die on the spot from shitting myself.
Be safe.
I'm really scared I'm gonna run into Melmetal in the real life wild. Honestly though, like you brought up Onix, and I remember like when Pokemon Go first came out, I was thinking about that. I was like, man, how fucked up would it be if Pokemon were real? Because like some of those fuckers are big.
Yeah,
you don't see big animals in like most places of the world, really. Like they're out there, but not in a lot of places. But like, so I have no real familiarity of like if I encountered like a fucking elephant just in the wild. Right now, I would be fucking horrified because, oh my god, that thing's huge. So if I encounter like an Onix, what the fuck? Are you shitting me? Yeah. No!
Onix is like 24 feet long. Like, giraffes aren't even that, like, tall, you know?
It's fucked! I hate it. I don't want to encounter that, and I'm incredibly thankful that Pokemon aren't real.
I guess we should all be thankful that Pokemon aren't real. Like, everyone's all like, oh, I would want a Pikachu, you know? Oh, man, I wish Pokemon was real. And it's like, maybe you wouldn't, because some motherfucker would just be like, yeah, I have an Onix, and it's going to just destroy your house, because I feel like it.
Also, like, fucking, I don't want a Pikachu. You ever electrocute yourself? It's not fun. Yeah, and now I want a rat that can just do that of its own accord. Fuck that! No, what the fuck?
You do one thing that pisses that Pikachu off, like you're sleeping in bed. It's at the end of your bed, and you like accidentally kick it in your sleep. That's it. You're fucking dead. You can't control that.
Fucking like what? Raichu is like the better half of a human sized. Like I don't like that. I don't want to encounter a small child that could electrocute me to death. That is the equivalent of a fucking preschooler with a taser.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust that either.
It's not good.
They're basically guns.
They are basic. Yeah, Pokemon are basically guns.
Pokemon is basically just a shitty version of Girls Frontline, is what I'm saying.
Honestly, I think you're right. Now, I think Girls Frontline, or Pokemon Go, but it's Girls Frontline, would be the wildest shit in the world.
Don't say it. It's gonna happen.
Oh no, what have I done?
Don't put it out in the world.
I would not want that to happen, because then I would just be walking around and someone would just be like, oh my god, oh man, I found an AK, and I'd be like, oh, they're talking about a girl. Like, no, that's not good.
That's true. That is a little scary. You're right.
That's not good. Zach, you mentioned that that you did play some games.
I'm the only motherfucker in this podcast right now who has played a video game in the last week, I think.
Well, Scott played XCOM, but
that's true, I guess. Yeah, but whatever. He does that publicly.
Yeah, Zach,
everyone knows about that.
Zach, what did you get up to?
I played. Wait, do you guys remember how I liked Spider-Man?
Yes.
Well, there's some more Spider-Man for me to like, and I liked it. the new DLC came out. The Heist? Yeah, Spider-Man The Heist or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It's all about Black Cat. I like Black Cat. I know she's like kind of tropey in a less than great way a lot of times, but like I like her. She's cool.
She's fun in this?
Yeah, I think so. Like, in the mainline game, there's like, you have like the little stakeout, like you'll find like her stakeouts essentially, which are like building up to the heist. And she'll leave like voicemails and they are like the fucking like sultry ass voice is deeply uncomfortable. She dialed it back in the game, which I'm a big fan of. Cause like when that happened, like when I got to those bits in the mainline game, I was like, oh, this DLC is going to be hell if she talks like this the whole time. It's like, this is like weird, horny nerd bait, but it got better. And her costume isn't like gross, which is also cool. Because like, boy, you can do that wrong. But she's cool. Yeah. I like her. She's very fun. The DLC is pretty okay. It's an okay story. It's neat. It introduces like, a villain that wasn't brought up in the mainline game called, the mobster named Hammerhead, who is a Frankenstein-looking motherfucker who got shot in the face. It's cool. I'm into it. The gameplay, it's the same game I knew and loved. There's another like collection feature, like going around and collecting these like artifacts. Black Cat's dad, who was the previous Black Cat, he like stored throughout his career before he died. Which I'm a big fan of because I collected all the fucking backpacks in the mainline game within the first, like, couple of hours, like an insane person. And there's another challenge mode thing, kind of like how it was with Taskmaster, but it's Screwball, who is like the weird internet celebrity from one of the side stories in the mainline games, and boy, game writers don't know what people talk like on the internet, huh?
No.
It sucks all the time. Like, that shit, no one says, like, acronyms out loud, right?
No. What they say is, yeah, what's popping?
or they like, yeah, they like, they reference shitty videos. Or, like, terrible YouTubers. Like, what up, YouTube? What up? Yeah, we need that.
Shout out to my followers.
Shout out to all the followers for helping me beat up Spider-Man. Oh. It's fucking horrible. She sucks. She says a hashtag out loud in multiple instances, and it sucks a lot. And she's like the main reason I haven't like 100% of the DLC, because that's not me being an insane person again. The DLC is really fucking short. It's like 2 hours at most, which is a bummer.
And they're asking for $10 for it, right?
Yeah, they're asking $10 or $25 for the season pass that gets you all 3 of the DLCs coming out soon. I'm really hoping there's enough, like, this is like the main complaint from people right now of this DLC is like, it's $10 and it's like 2 hours of content. If you don't if you don't include like the challenges and like going through and clearing out all the districts of like the random crimes, it's about 2 hours, maybe 4 if you do that. And that's kind of a hard sell for DLC. I'm really hoping this provides enough like backlash or feedback that like the next 2 DLCs have much more content. Cause like, honestly, like, I don't even know if I can recommend, like, if you really are itching for more content like I am, then like, sure, like buy it, but it's a hard sell. It's, it's just like a pretty okay story that seems like it might lead somewhere interesting because the 3 DLCs are going to lead into each other with this big plot that is the city that never sleeps. And I'm interested to see where it goes, but
could you make any kind of reference? Do you think you have an idea of where this is going? Like any kind of specific villain, maybe?
I think Hammerhead is probably going to be the big one. It seems to be very focused on, without any spoilers, the main plot is, Catwoman steals these, flash drives that essentially has
Catwoman.
Oh no, I did the thing! Oh, fuck. Not Catwoman. The other Catwoman that is not Catwoman. The Black Catwoman. That's her name.
Didn't you just say it?
Yeah.
Black Cat.
Black Cat steals...
the Black Catwoman.
Yeah, the Black Catwoman, which is her full name. There's no spaces. It's like an online handle. She's Screwball. She runs the YouTube pages.
What up, NYC Black Catwoman.
Yeah, she has to steal these flash drives from the various not mafia. They're called magia in the Spider-Man universe, which is a weird thing, but I guess it's whatever. I guess when these storyline, when these characters were written, they didn't want to say the word mafia because then I guess maybe Stan Lee would die. Just someone would come after him. So she has to steal these flash drives that have all of the fucking mob's financial information or whatever for this Hammerhead mobster guy, essentially building up for a gang war. So it really seems like it's leading into this mafia gang war type thing.
Okay.
That Catwoman is just kind of strung. Jesus Christ, I did it again! Oh my god, the Black Cat is just kind of strung along with. She for reasons that will become clear if you play it, she is kind of being forced to do this.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty okay. I feel like the second one is gonna be where the plot really starts to. I feel like that's where it'll start to really make sense of what is actually going to happen here. I think it's probably going to be, there's going to be a gang war, which is cool, I guess.
Pretty basic, but yeah.
Yeah, standard shit, whatever. So the main bad guy's going to be Hammerhead. I don't know anything about Hammerhead, so don't ask me how interesting that is.
He's just a mob dude.
He looks like Frankenstein.
From what I remember, he is a mob guy with a very flat head.
Yeah.
That's also extremely hard and powerful.
Yeah, that is precisely. I'm looking at him now. His comic rendition's fucked up. It looks
please post it in here. I need to see it.
Okay, hold on. We can
Hammerhead.
We can edit this little bit out real quick.
Keep it in.
Okay, this dead air where I just desperately try and copy. I'm sorry, Scott. I'm trying my best right now. He's fucked up.
Send it to me.
This is giving the listeners time to listen to really look up what this fucker looks like. I just looked up Hammerhead.
To the side
Marvel.
of the road.
Yeah.
Google Hammerhead. He's so squat. He's pissed.
So flat.
So he is a man whose the lower half of his face looks like an angry man drawn by Marvel in the 70s, and the top half of his face is like a man, but if you in Photoshop stretched the image so his head was a square on top.
It's full. It's 90 degrees. It's 90.
It's you could balance a fucking plate with a bunch of crackers on it.
It's a coffee table.
Yeah. He looks like a nail, and I'm supposed to be hammering him into a wall right now.
Yeah, that's
where
what
the
they call
name
him.
comes from. Yeah.
Fuck my life.
They don't show him explicitly. There's just a hint of what he looks like, essentially, in various flashbacks or cutscenes or whatever. There's his face is shadowed over, so you really just see his Frankenstein ass head. So he's fucked.
He goes on incel forums and complains about bone structure.
God.
So honestly, that's from what I can tell. This guy, hopefully, they can make him look a little more intimidating than businessman with flat head. Supposedly he got shot in the head or whatever, and then he got better, I guess.
Well, good for him, I guess.
Yeah, and that's why his head is shaped like that.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm excited to punch him a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be careful, though, because if you do, then it might hurt your hand.
I might. There's a lot of angles in that fucking skull. You gotta watch out for those angles.
Watch out for the angles. Zach, did you get up to anything else? Because if not...
I mean, not really. I played Sea of Thieves for the first time, and Sea of Thieves is great. What do you want from me? Everyone fucking knows, it's fun now. Mm-hmm. Solon's talked about this, 2 months ago. Go back there. Go find it. I believe in you.
All right, well, there you go. Go listen to our other episodes. Just, who cares?
just pick one at random within the last, 30 episodes, or really just the last, 200-something episodes. Just go fucking hog wild. Why not?
Just whatever. Who cares? It's fine.
But finish this one first, please, because I'm here, and I'll feel really sad if you cut me off. Please don't cut me off.
All right, well, I think I'm about to lose pretty much all of our listeners, because it's time for the real meat and potatoes of this episode.
Oh, God.
If you don't want to listen to this, I understand, but some shit went down.
About
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Well,
okay, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
Goodbye, everyone.
Well, look, this might be spoilers for the game. Scott actually left. Okay.
Scott has actually left the room.
This might actually be spoilers, so I'll probably put some kind of spoiler tags in the description, so you can skip this if you so choose. But if you don't want to, we are now going to talk about the Grinch leak.
The best name of anything to happen in any game, literally ever.
You're a mean one. Mr. Grinch. Okay, no, I'm not going to do the whole thing.
Yeah, don't do the whole thing because we might get copyright flagged. Exactly. I don't know how that works for podcasts, but they'll figure it out.
That doesn't happen for podcasts. I don't.
No, it'll happen. The Grinch, Dr. Seuss himself. I think he's dead. He's going to rise from the grave. Dead. Yeah, Dr. Seuss, God rest his soul, is going to rise from his grave, and he's going to come after us with a big fat copyright strike.
Well,
just one.
He might want to give a copyright strike to these people, so I'm going to go through pretty much this entire thing because it's fucking insane. It's maybe the weirdest thing that I've ever seen in regards to a video game leak, ever.
It's whack. It's so whack.
No matter if it's real or fake, it is so stupid that I'm still having fun with it.
It's no spoilers for what's about to be talked about, but it's bizarre in the sense that both the choices of the things that have been talked about, characters. Mm-hmm. Everyone knows if something's going to be leaked, it's fucking characters. Yeah. Both the character choices and also the background around this leak are just both in tandem the craziest fucking shit. It's insane. Go on, please.
So. If you follow Smash Brothers, you may be aware of the "Everyone is Here" art that they have plastered all over the place. It's the image of all the characters posing together.
Me and John saw it in real life at CEO. It was tight. Yes,
it's very, very cool. And every time that they add new characters, they'll edit the character in. When they did the August Direct, at the end of it, they were like, oh, here we go. We're going to add Simon and Richter and K. Rool and Dark Samus and Chrom. They did all that. And then they did the same thing for Isabelle. It's like a big deal when they add a new character. So, supposedly, this French dude posted a video on Snapchat of a workstation that had a bunch of Smash Bros. Material strewn all over the table. Scott's back.
Oh no!
Right?
Oh no! We haven't finished this bit before Scott got back. He's gonna be mad.
Oh boy, he's gonna be furious. I bet. No, so strewn across this table is a bunch of Smash Bros. Stuff, and one of the things that was on there was a new version of the "Everyone is Here" art that included 7 more characters. 7 more.
7 fucking more.
The game is out in a month and a half.
We have 68 characters already. Not including Echo Fighters, right?
I'm not pretty sure.
Isabelle was 68. I know that because I've made at least a dozen jokes about how they will never implement another character again because Nintendo legally can't acknowledge the number 69, or they will be the only mainline video game company in the world that has acknowledged the sex number, and they will all go to jail.
Yeah, they'll go to hell and jail.
Hell and jail. Hell jail.
Yes. So, these 7 characters are Shadow the Hedgehog, Ken Masters from Street Fighter.
Not even a little surprising.
Fucking Banjo and Kazooie.
You've piqued my interest.
Isaac from Golden Sun.
Okay, wild, but we kind of saw it coming a little.
Gino from Super Mario RPG.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
Mock Rider.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we talked about this once. Extremely tight.
And the Chorus Men from Rhythm Heaven.
What the fuck?
So this video had a little message on it. You know how you could type out a message on your snaps?
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
And it says in French, "Fuck Nintendo, lol."
It does, which is extremely good. Even if this isn't, like, real, I love the sentiment.
So, this person sent this snap to his friends, and those friends, I guess, screenshot it and posted it elsewhere, and it spread.
Great friends.
And spread and spread and spread. And now it's public knowledge. People have seen it, people have reacted to it. Now, here's where it gets interesting.
Explain to me why it's called the Grinch leak.
So, other than that specific image, the Everyone Is Here image, there were other images on the table. One of the images was a blank version of the background of the Everyone Is Here image, like with none of the characters on it, which we'll get to in a little bit.
Except the Grinch is there. He's hanging out in the background. He's got the big ole. He's got the 10-foot pole that you wouldn't touch him with.
Who voiced the Grinch? Was
me.
it? I want to say Robin. Oh wow! Thanks, job.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say it was Robin Williams, but now I know for a fact that Jim Carrey voiced the Grinch in that like live action one.
Jim Carrey was Jim Carrey was the Grinch in the live action one. In this new one, it's Benedict Cumberbatch.
How did I? Okay, that's fucking insane.
It's actually pretty good casting. So. The reason
he's playing himself, he's not actually using any kind of prosthetics.
The reason why
it's crazy because it's CGI. Like, why would he have prosthetics on?
He's the only one playing a live character.
The reason why that this is as interesting as it is because there are also assets of the Grinch, not on the Smash Bros. Stuff, but
That'd be crazy though.
Yeah, no, the Grinch is not in Smash Bros. But it seems like wherever these videos were taken, they were also working on the Grinch assets for the new movie. And these assets are completely new, never seen before, completely new renders.
Yeah, the Grinch heads really went looking. They were like, we gotta know. With the crossover fandom between the Grinch and the Super Smash Brothers fandom, where they were like, oh, this piques both of my interests. I need to check out to see if these Grinch assets are real. Through my library of Grinch leaks.
Mm-hmm.
One very specific fan really wanted the Grinch in Smash.
It was me, actually.
Oh, wow. It's so nice to meet you.
It's also me.
You also, you already knew us. How could you? That's insulting. His final Smash is his heart grows 3 sizes, and everyone loves him so much. Yeah, it explodes. It explodes and kills him and everyone on the stage. It's like a tactical nuke in Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
He pulls out a knife and he goes, I cut the roast beast, now I'm gonna cut you.
Holy shit.
So then people notice that in the top of the image the Snapchatter's identity was attempted to be hidden. Attempted. People very quickly took a good hard look at the where someone tried to scribble out the guy's name.
They didn't do a good job.
Found the guy's name, and quickly found out that he worked for a graphics design company called Marina PLV that has previously worked with Bandai Namco, and Bandai Namco is co-developing Smash Ultimate.
Ooh.
Now, the next day, Marina PLV actually came out with a statement, and they have a full statement. I have a big wrap-up on the site if you want to just see all this, actually look at the information. But basically, their statement was, we're not actually working on Smash Ultimate. We have worked with Bandai Namco, and we hope to work with Bandai Namco again in the future, but we'd really like if people stop spreading these rumors. They tried to threaten legal action, but like it's a bunch of anonymous people and people reporting on this, so they have no legal standing. They're just trying to flex their muscles to try to get people to delete this.
Yeah.
So the other thing is that this guy doesn't work there anymore. He hasn't worked there for about a year and a half, but he does work for a new graphics design company called ACP PLV. And ACP has done video game work in the past. It's unknown if they are currently working with, say, Bandai Namco or Nintendo, but they did graphics design work for Assassin's Creed in the past. So, there is still a chance that this ACP company is working with Nintendo or Bandai Namco on this Smash Bros. Stuff, and that's where the leak came from.
And also, there's a chance that Ezio is in Smash.
There always is. So, there's even more to this. Like, this is not where it ends. There's still more. There was a post on 4chan that people are calling the Chadendorf leak because
good name.
The image that it was posted with was a Photoshop of the Virgin and the Chad images where like it's like the Virgin blah 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 and the Chad blah blah blah, and the Chad's like the dude that's like all muscly and like barely able to walk, and he's got the huge bulge and his shirt says "ouch" on it. That guy.
No, John, I would love it if you would explain in more vivid detail this meme so I know what you're talking about.
I feel like that's about all how I can explain it. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's a very stupid meme.
I'll figure it out.
But I'm just going to read this post because this was posted in September. September 28th, to be precise. Suck my fucking cock. These sources are literally pulled out of someone's ass. They guessed a few things right, but they're broken clocks. Lol. Give Nintendo more credit. There is literally a team of people that curate the hype train. You think they'd fucking put Fire Emblem literally who's and boring-ass Pokemon in the final stretch? I feel bad for the disappointingly large number of people who've accepted their fate and think that fucking Steve and a Grand Blue character will make it too. Christ. The team has made impossible shit happen, and you fucks are losing hype because you're humoring these shitty theories because someone saw a headline about Cygames and Nintendo working together, so poof! Wow, this source guessed Isabelle and Simon proof. BTFO. Here's an actual fucking leak, you shits. There is no new playable Pokemon. Boo-hoo, be happy with the 9 you have now. There is no fucking Steve. There is no more Fire Emblem. There is no more Grand Blue. But Shadow and Ken are in. Isaac is in. Chorus Kids are in. Geno is in. Mach Rider is in. Banjo is in. Now here's where it gets interesting. They say, Ray Mark 1 was cut. Monster Hunter was cut. Dixie Kong was cut. Taboo, Necrozma, Crazy Hand, and Spirit Hand are bosses. Suck my dick, wait and see, fuck you, fuck all leakers, fuck Nintendo, fuck you.
So the reason I'm like, I'm not super hot on the idea that like this kind of corroborates this old post that has like a bunch of the same information is it's pretty easy to use that as like your source if you're trying to make a leak. Like, hey, what's the best way of doing it is not just pulling things out of your ass. It's like, hey, find something people have already guessed and like play into that. That way people will see like, oh, there's corroboration here.
Sure.
It's a way of like getting this kind of information around and trying to lend more credence to it. And I don't necessarily know if that's like, if it's a good idea to link these two things together.
I'm just bringing it up as a possibility. You know, I'm look, I'm going to be real here. I want this to be true because I fucking love Mach Rider and I want that character to be in, but I also am of two minds of it being real or not. But I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna keep talking, and then we'll make our decisions here. So it's interesting because a user on Reset Era who correctly predicted Cloud's reveal in Smash 4 made a reference to a post that ruffled feathers that really pissed off somebody. Specifically Nintendo, most likely. And the thought is that maybe that post was the one that really pissed people off, especially because they specify characters that were cut. And that would be some real insider information that got out. Like, not just, oh, these characters got out early. No, also, they're telling you stuff that got cut from the game. And that is real insider info. So, there's that. Some people have been arguing that it's not real because the background of the blank battlefield that was in the leak does not match the blank background that has been at E3 and some other events, because that has been the background of some of some events. But also, they could have edited it, they could have made it less detailed for printing purposes. So, it could go either way. It could be, oh, someone tried to recreate it and they fucked up some of the details, or maybe they just edited it down a little bit to make it easier to print. Liam Robertson, who has leaked some things in the past, but has also been wrong in the past, so take that how you will, he leaked Mario plus Rabbids, but he also said that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe wasn't real, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is one of the best-selling games on the Switch, so, he said that people have been in contact with the guy who supposedly posted the art, and he has denied having anything to do with this, but let's be honest, I would say that I didn't have anything to do with it if I was that guy, because it seems like this got leaked on accident, and he's probably trying to keep his job.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Liam also claims, I have seen some evidence privately that contradicts the image, so I'm pretty firm in my belief that this is not real. I will gladly accept that L if I'm wrong. So he says that. But there's still more.
Oh, it never
my God,
fucking
I'm
ends.
dying. Please.
There's still a little bit more.
Please, John.
There's still a little bit more.
Oh, my God.
There's two more things. There's two more things that have come up recently. The first thing...
I finished my water.
Go get some more.
You can get more water.
No, I just filled the thing back up. It's going to be, not even cold.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking room temperature tap water. It's going to be slightly below room temperature tap water. And, I don't want to subject Scott to that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think listening to Smash Leaks would be better than slightly below room temperature
We're
water.
almost done.
We are almost done. It's all right.
Okay, so... a YouTuber that goes by Papa Genos...
Great name.
has come out and said that he has been in contact with a source who knows somebody at Microsoft. So it's kind of I know a guy who knows a guy, but this Microsoft guy has said they 100% know that Banjo is in the game. But he's also heard about 7 other characters besides Banjo, which would be the 6 other characters in the leak, and Incineroar. Which Incineroar was the character that, if you remember me talking about Vergiben has said is in the game. Vergiben is still saying that Incineroar is in the game, and he's arguing against this leak. So it's very strange that there are multiple people arguing, oh, this character is actually in. No, Incineroar isn't in. Incineroar is in. Incineroar is the reason why this leak isn't real. Or maybe Incineroar is just not on there yet. Maybe the editing isn't done. There's so much arguing.
It's because everyone who does have information probably has different information.
Exactly.
No one knows exactly everything. And also at the same time, there's plenty of people who are still spreading misinformation.
Yeah.
Knowingly or unknowingly.
Yeah, there's some talk that that Incineroar might have been a leak bait thing where, maybe Nintendo told some people hey, Incineroar is in, but he's not actually going to be in. It's just something if that got out, maybe someone's in trouble now because that's what they were told. It might just be it might be to throw people off the scent.
I was actually going to say, What if there's some Nintendo misinformation campaign going on where they're purposefully leaking wrong information? That would actually kind of be the tightest scenario.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time companies have done things like that.
Yeah, like, everything Hideo Kojima has ever done, literally ever.
Well, I don't know if that's misinformation and more...
I mean...
Well, there was two, but that's a different story.
That's the big one.
That's different. That's different.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was done that wasn't done in service of like preventing people from knowing what was going on in the game. It was done in service of like creating a better experience for players.
That's true. That's fair enough.
So the last thing that I will mention real quick, this is the last bit. Nintendo posted a video about their Wendy's tailgate tour that they're doing. They're visiting some college campuses, and they're bringing Smash Ultimate to let people play it. And in the video, there is a new item in the corner of the screen. And if you zoom in real close to it, it's this little sprout. And it looks exactly like the growth synergy from Golden Sun. And if you remember, Isaac from Golden Sun is one of the characters in the banner. So that lends some credence to it. Maybe they are just having an item from Golden Sun in there and Isaac's not playable. Who knows? But it does lend a little bit of credence to it. That's the leak. That's it. That's all the information we have right now. It's fucking crazy,
and all of it's wrong.
So the big argument against this, or one of them at least, is people are saying perhaps he made fake, the whole thing is fake, including the Grinch assets, which would make this maybe the most insane amount of effort for a leak I've ever fucking seen. And I really like that idea a lot, honestly.
Yeah, someone on Reddit made a post where they compared the current Everyone Is Here image and the leak one. And they compared every single shift that the characters did. They found out that they moved every character at least a little bit somewhere. And if that was just a Photoshop job, that would be incredibly difficult if you didn't have the original assets. Because if you had the original assets and every character is on their own layer, that wouldn't be that much of a problem. But if it was just, I'm just taking this I'm just photoshopping this image that I took from the website or whatever, that would be a far, far greater thing. And, it's feasible. It's something that you could do, but it's just I don't know. There are so many other ways that you could leak something like that people would believe, and it would not involve what seems to be weeks and weeks and weeks of, maybe not weeks and weeks and weeks, but a lot of effort. And again, I just want to say, this is a rumor. This is not confirmed at all. We could be coming back here next week and just saying, well, all that stuff I talked about last week was completely bullshit. But it's still just the wildest possible thing that could have happened. It is fucking crazy. And the fact that the term the Grinch leak has entered the lexicon is still absolutely iconic.
It's so fucking funny. It's such a funny ass name.
Yeah, so we're not going to treat this as fact. We're going to treat this as a rumor. But I will just say, if Mock Rider is in, that is my new main. There you go.
One last thing I want to say, just about what you were just saying. I honestly think the leaker very well could have just photoshopped this, because the images are extremely low quality, so you can get away with a lot more bullshit in a low quality setting. Mm-hmm. So he very easily could have just shifted everyone around a little bit, patched it up with the patch tool, dropped in some blurry ass JPEGs of Mock Rider and shit, and been well, if I look at this through fucking Snapchat on an Android camera, no one's gonna know the difference.
Alright, y'all ready to move on to questions?
Let's move on to questions! If you want to send us a question, you send that to videogamechuchu.tumblr.com/ask. That's right?
Yeah, that's right. You could also send them to podcast@videogamechuchu.com, but nobody does that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to say anything.
It's too much work.
It is. The the Tumblr account it's non-committal. You don't have to put your name on anything.
Yeah.
You just type something and you're done.
I don't even think you need to have a Tumblr to do it. I'm pretty sure you can ask anonymously without having a Tumblr account.
Yeah, exactly. And if you do want your name attached to it, you could just say, "Hi, this is blah blah blah." Anyway, how many toes you got?
Is that our first question?
No, our first question comes in from Dr. Tracksuit.
Oh,
Dr. Tracksuit ass. That is Niall.
Yes.
For enemy of the show? Friend?
No, friend.
Frenemy. I like
Dr.
frenemy.
Tracksuit ass. Red Dead is out, so I want to know, who's everyone's favorite cowboy? No, that's not what that question is. Red Dead is out, so I want to know who everyone's favorite cowboy is and why. It's Kid Rock.
It's Kid Rock, because he did all those really great songs, like,
He does say, "I'm a cowboy baby." He does confirm that he is a cowboy.
My favorite cowboy is John Bon Jovi, because he's a cowboy, and on a steel horse he rides, and he's wanted, dead or alive.
Oh.
That's true. Kid Rock is my favorite cowboy because he can smell a pig from a mile away.
Can he do that?
Hey, that's a line in that song.
That sucks ass!
My dad loved Kid Rock, and we listened to him a lot. And we listened to that song a lot because my mom would get mad at him for playing the songs that had cussing in it, and that was one of the ones that didn't have cussing in it.
I love cussing.
Me too.
Oh, it's the best. It's a shame that Kid Rock didn't do it in the "I'm a Cowboy" song where he can smell a pig from a mile away.
He could smell a pig from a mile away, yeah.
That'd be really good.
I could smell a fucking pig from 8 terrible miles away. Why did I think terrible is a swear?
It's awful.
It smells like shit.
Scott, you're dancing around the question here. Who's your favorite?
Who's my favorite cowboy?
Who is your favorite goddamn McFucking cowboy?
And why is it Kid Rock?
And why is it Kid Rock?
My favorite cowboy is.
Think hard.
I'm trying. See, here's the thing. I don't know much about Kid Rock except for the fact that he's awful.
Yeah, that's about my knowledge too.
So I don't know if he's my favorite cowboy, and I can't say one way or the other.
You know any other cowboys you're a big fan of? A big proponent of? I think that's the right use of that word. I don't really know how words work most of the time.
No, you used it right. You're fine.
Tight. Just like cowboys do.
Yeah?
They're renowned for their language skills.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. It's really groundbreaking stuff. That.
Giddy up.
Giddy up.
Giddy up. That's a good one.
Rooting and tooting. I love that.
Hold on. Here's one.
Little doggies.
Get along, little doggy. Here's one. Get ready for this one. Saddle up.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I hadn't considered that we do have to saddle up to get on those horses and get those doggies along. Yeehaw.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why my favorite cowboy is Billy the Kid. Oh, our next question comes from Anonymous. Anonymous ass. Pro scub or anti scub?
Scub?
Don't bring that in here.
That's a poll. Who's thinking about the Perry Bible Fellowship in 2018?
Apparently this guy, whoever this is.
What are we...
Is Perry Bible Fellowship problematic?
Yes.
Is it?
A little, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Go
ahead.
There's still some good comics in there, but there are also some pretty bad ones that I would not repeat.
Yeah, that makes sense. See, when I was reading it when I was much younger boy, I remember it being one of the comics that was a little more a little smarter in the sense that it kind of understood high road comedy in a weird way, and that was pretty cool. But now I bet it's not good anymore.
Probably doesn't hold up anymore.
Let me hit random and see what I get.
Oh fuck! Here we go.
Oh, that one's okay. That one's okay. I like that one. It's the one where it's a pretty well animated drawing of these mice from the 70s, and then the next one is a picture with two mice standing up that has an LSD bottle. That's okay. That's like, sure, I get what you're going for. It's not much of a joke, but this one's okay. This one just says, just hit the one on the far left. Yes, sir. And then they shoot him, and the dude has the face of a domino. And then the next panel says, sir, you're a genius. And all the dominoes that our other soldiers fell down.
Oh, that's really epic. Why are we reading the Perry Bible Fellowship on?
I don't know. I haven't read it in years.
All right, here we are. So, I mean, you're avoiding the question. Are you pro Scub or are you anti Scub? I had to look this up because I've never read this fucking comic before. It's a weird thing.
You weren't there for mid-2000s webcomic culture.
Were you just there for Homestuck though?
No, don't do this to me.
Because that kind of doesn't count.
Listen, I've read my webcomics, just not all of them. I haven't read all of the webcomics. Leave me alone.
Which ones are you into? I'm gonna fucking fake gamer girl you
you're gonna
here,
put
but
me on
with
blast.
webcomics.
Y'all remember VG Cats?
Oh, how do I forget
trust
VG
me,
Cats?
I read it.
You guys remember the VG Cats? You remember oh god, I read one like fucking I read some like fucking Sonic Sprite comic. You remember how people used to make those? That shit sucked. Why were we doing that?
Now, I do want to point out that maybe the funniest thing that could have happened to VG Cats is that it is still going, but the guy who makes it has 2 Patreons. The first one is making like no money. It's just like his VG Cats Patreon. He has another one where he draws porn of the VG Cats characters, and he's making like thousands of dollars off of it.
Oh my fucking lord! That's that's so wild. It's fucked up that he has to separate these into 2 different Patreons, and also extremely funny. At least he's making money off of it. I hope he's happy with what has happened. I would feel really bad if he just like, I'm not making any money. Guess I have to draw him fucking.
I just liked a pretty good Perry Bible Fellowship.
That's great for all the people listening on the audio.
And I'm not gonna say what it is. You know what I am gonna say though?
What?
Our next question comes from Shoeless. Shoeless asks, what would you do if you were walking down the street and Megalovania just started playing from an unknown location?
I mean, I feel like no matter what song started playing, I would be pretty startled, but Megalovania would definitely scare me a little bit more than usual.
That would scare the absolute fuck out of me.
It would set off my fight or flight reflex.
That's so... I would actually panic, and I might run, depending on where I am. If I was in, like, a crowd of people, I'd be like, okay, weird, someone in this crowd is playing Megalovania. If I was walking down the street totally by myself, and I just start hearing Megalovania, I would fucking run.
I'd piss myself a little bit, probably, too, you know?
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. Are you kidding me? That's... Shoeless! That's fucking scary, dude.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
What if you heard Megalovania and then just like, you wait there for a second and you're like, no, it can't be. And then you just hear... and
you turn around and there's Komaeda.
I mean, if it's on a Sunday... That's especially not good, because then it would be Fingers in Your Ass Sunday, and that's just...
Oh, no.
And it would be Energy Sword Sunday, so you'd have to, like, pull out an Energy Sword to fight them.
Yeah, you'd have a weapon.
Yeah, then you can fight Sans.
Yeah.
You can fight Sans Komaeda tail.
That's my favorite boss battle in Halo.
God.
Our next questions come from Century Punk. I think one is an error. I'll read like the corrected one and then the error one next. Century Punk asks, what's the dumbest sexy video game character costume you can think of?
Are you going to read the other one too, or
I will.
are we going to answer first?
I want to get some answers on this one, and then I'll go to the other.
I kind of feel like I kind of feel like this supposed error question can kind of go with it, because she also just asked, "What's the dumbest sexy video game character you can think of?" So I think
no, they're pretty distinct questions, because asking what the costume is means like, oh, I think sexy Sans would be hilarious, and I don't know if you can quantify Sans as a sexy video game character. I know plenty of people do, but I don't think that's the intention.
It doesn't matter what the intention is. What matters is what happened.
Oh my goodness, God!
It's less about the journey and more about the destination in this case.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we could just answer that question with Sans. Well, the second one, because he's the dumbest sexy video game character I can think of.
Sans is good. He doesn't deserve this.
He doesn't deserve it. I'm not saying he does. I'm just saying that it happened.
If you had to make a sexy game costume, what's the worst slutty character you could be?
We're thinking like Halloween costume, right?
Yes, it's a spooktacular, Zach.
Yeah, listen, we haven't gotten scary since the beginning of the episode, and then the mention of the scary Halloween Sans event that just happened.
We had a whole Smash section. I think that was pretty scary.
Yeah, that was pretty scary.
We mentioned the Grinch, actually, so I think it's a little more Christmassy, but that's okay.
I mean, like, I don't want to kink shame, but like, I feel like as time has gone on, Soul Calibur 6 just came out. I think Ivy is probably one of the dumber designed sexy characters I've seen. Like, she's just wearing like 3 belts and nothing else.
I don't even think she's the worst sexy video game character in Soul Calibur.
Yeah, you know what? To say the same.
You know what? That's a character. That is a like. That's an intentional, like, you could think of that as, like, what this character wants to wear. Taki just sucks, okay? Taki sucks. Yeah. It's just a skin-tight suit, and the big-ass titties got the nipples showing. It's bad. Yeah. It will never be good. Not unless they just, like, give her a cool ninja outfit instead. Give her a cool ninja outfit! Her nipples don't need to be popping.
And I mean, this isn't me trying to kink shame y'all, but that pirate outfit that Ivy had, this is the second week in a row that I mentioned that outfit, because it's the coolest outfit in Soul Calibur, I think. That, like, alt costume where she's in, like, the cool, like, pirate outfit, that is a really cool outfit.
I've got it.
It's cool.
I've got my answer.
Okay.
Fuck this Soul Calibur shit. Whatever. Fighting games? You know I hate fighting games, right?
Yeah.
They're the worst. My answer? Sexy PlayerUnknown Battleground guy. That's my bad. That's actually, you know what? I think I found my Halloween costume just now.
Sexy PlayerUnknown.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to source that helmet real quick, but once I got that, like, what? A fucking... a crop... I'm gonna do a little crop top of the shirt. You know the one. He has, like, a shirt with a tie. Yeah. Whatever. I'll look great. I'm gonna be Sexy PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds guy.
You can cover your crotch with the frying pan.
Yes!
No, you cover your ass.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, but
okay.
Well, I
both.
like both.
I wear 2.
Put frying pans on both, yeah.
Yeah,
2 frying pans. Do akimbo frying pans.
Yeah.
Not enough silly items in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds now that I'm thinking about it. It's like the only other thing I think of is, like, I don't know, a gun over the crotch.
Well,
like,
yeah, you need to have a fucking AR-15. You just bring it with you. Trick-or-treating.
Yeah, trick-or-treating, no biggie.
Yeah.
I live in Arizona, so that's pretty chill, actually.
Yeah.
There's a scar over here if anyone wants it. I think I'm good. I got an AK and an A10.
Right, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm dropping in Pochinki, and I have my ass hanging out, and I need to find a frying pan.
Anyone have a med kit? Oh, no. You could use a med kit. Med kit on the dick. That'd be good.
Yeah. That's not bad, actually. You know what? Mm-hmm. That's not bad. I think you got it. All right, I have a couple days to throw this together, but I
went to a Halloween store today, and right in the middle of one of the aisles, just like three dudes were trying on those like fake asses that you can buy. That's like, oh, the joke is that it looks like you have a gigantic ass. Isn't that funny? And there were just like 3 dudes just like, come on, man, help me put the fake ass on. And I was just like, all right.
That item exists purely to create a scenario like that, and no other reason. They actually don't sell it.
It's like, try on the fake ass and then just go home. You're done.
Yeah, you don't want it. You don't want it. We don't want it. No one wants it. Put it on.
It's bad.
Our next question comes from Anonymous. Anonymous asks, piece of media that you will defend to the death, even though nobody else seems to like it as much as you do. Go, go, go!
Oh, I mean, if we're talking real answers, like, if you follow me on Twitter, like, I don't shut the fuck up about Initial D, and no one gives a fuck about Initial D but me. And that's fine. I've accepted that.
Doki Doki Literature Club is the best game of 2017.
Wow. What a take.
John, you want to go right now?
Scott, when is your promise day going to be?
I don't even know what that means.
Who's your favorite Doki? When you get the promise?
No, stop!
When the promise day happens, she'll join you in the forever time.
Fuck off! That's not part of the game. That's not part of the game, and no, it's not. It never will be. That's not.
It's a part of the meta.
Nothing to do with the game. People are misconstruing it.
You didn't answer my question, Scott. Who are you going to join?
Because I don't have an answer, because it's not part of the game.
Because you're not going to join them in the afterlife?
No, I'm not. I'm not joining you on Promise Day, and I'm not I'm not going to fuck Yuri or whatever.
I think we got our answer.
Got him.
By default, it's Yuri.
What did you get me? What did you get me on?
Nothing.
You mentioned one of them, so it's gonna be Yuri, I guess.
Oh man, I fucking love Sayori. Fuck off.
Okay.
What about you, John?
The Danganronpa 2 specifically, I guess.
I love that game.
I know a lot of people like that game, but like I feel like I have to kind of argue for that game specifically being great. At times, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I can't think of anything. I was looking over at my games and I was like, I just like a lot of normal shit. I don't have anything that's weird.
It sounds like you have very surface tastes.
Yeah, maybe
I do.
Look
at me. I'm John. My taste is impeccable.
You don't love modern classics like Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, like it's less that I like stuff that people dislike. It's more that I like stuff that people don't know about. Like I'll just be sitting there like, hey, I just bought a Game Boy cart for Donkey Kong 94, and people are like, what the fuck are you talking about, you weird bastard? Like, I mean,
I say that to you every day.
Yeah, you do. And it's harrowing because I talk about Donkey Kong 94 every day of my life.
It's really fucked up.
Yeah, I need to stop. I mean, yeah, I guess that's basically my answer is just like retro games in general, kind of, that I'm the only one around here that really, really likes them and talks about them to any degree. So, you know, I guess that would be my answer, maybe.
Game Boy. The whole damn thing.
It's just the Game Boy.
Nobody loves the Game Boy, only you.
Yeah, that's it.
Our next question comes from Harlequin Wheels. Harlequin Wheels asks, what's your favorite open world map in a game and why? What's your favorite collectible / side activity in an open world game?
I'd say my favorite open world map was The Witcher 3's because it actually felt like it was worth a damn to traverse there. Like, you could travel around, you could explore, and there was a reason to explore pretty much everywhere.
I was gonna say The Witcher 3 as well, honestly. Like,
yeah.
I think The Witcher was really good. Also, like, it's the first thing, like, boy, every fucking game in the universe now has a giant open world map, so now I have to, like, really fucking think. I'm like, oh god, what of the 900 open world games have I fucking played? Like, what of them has the best map?
So
and which of them has the best side activity? Jesus.
So I played that Shadow of the Colossus remake earlier this year, and it really reminded me of just how like massive and empty that world is, but in a very beautiful way. I know there are a lot of people that don't like the way that game is just kind of like very open, and like there's a bunch of areas you just never visit, but you kind of have to if you're trying to like get like collectibles that'll raise your stamina, that'll make it so you can achieve some of the boss fights, because some of the later bosses definitely need you to farm some of those stamina things, and that's I think that's a bit of a bummer, because the idea of just not having to do that and only doing it like because you want to is way more satisfying than, well, like, I guess I'll scour the map and try and find some bananas.
You know, that's weird, actually. The first time I beat Shadow of the Colossus, I did not do any of that farming. I picked them up here and there, but I did not go out of my way to grind. And I think that actually does make the game more enjoyable in the sense that, like, the last few fights feel bigger because you are so much weaker than them.
I think it was just particular to my experience because I was playing it on one of the harder difficulties. And I think that requires you to stamina farm a little bit more. But right. I also think that was probably maybe one of the more definitive ways to play the game, because I think some of those boss fights just don't activate like parts of the fight if you're playing on a lower difficulty. Like the second to last boss, I think it is the very large dude with the jet black fur. He has his last weak spot is like in the middle of his hand, which is impossible to reach. And it's like,
it was real tough.
It's a real bastard. And I remember like playing it on an early difficulty and don't remember seeing anything like that. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I just know I had a really good time doing that.
Yeah. The Shadow of the Colossus world is fucking gorgeous, honestly.
It's great. That remake, too, is absolutely gorgeous. Like, it's beautiful. It's, like, everyone's talking about how great all these games look today. That is a stunning remake to a game that still looked beautiful on the PS2.
Yeah, like, fucking, that game still looks great. I don't need the goddamn remake. I do want it, though, but you know.
It's really good. I highly recommend it.
But yeah, like, a good open world game, the open world is there for a purpose. Like, it's either it has enough content, like The Witcher 3, where it makes sense that it's an open world, or it's like Shadow of the Colossus, where it's empty for a reason. Like, you have to use an open world for a reason, and so many games are just, it's just a big open world. And, like, I did just mention, I like Xenoblade Chronicles too, but like a big thing that I don't like about that game is that it has an open world, and there's so much shit about that open world that is frustrating, like having to climb up very specific regions of a map to get to a very specific item that you need to get. Vast swaths of that map just being wandering around for multiple minutes at a time just because they needed to say that there was a huge map and there's not anything interesting in between point A and point B. You know? That's not a good open world. I'd rather it be way more linear then, because it would be more interesting and I'd be able to get to more of the story quicker. Yeah.
I will say, like, both of the points, both The Witcher and Shadow of the Colossus, like you said, they're both, like, I agree completely to both of those. You didn't mention a certain thing that I really love about the open world of Shadow of the Colossus, Scott, which is, like, the mood of it. Like, the fact that it's so empty really sets, like, the harrowing but beautiful tone of Shadow of the Colossus. Right. And I think, like, if it was a smaller world, it would not feel like Shadow of the Colossus. It would be a totally different game if you shrunk it down to be a little more linear. Because the big open, like, the slow portions of that game, I feel really make the tension of the fights that much more worth it.
Absolutely. There's also another really cool, like, foreboding element to it that you never notice until, like, later in the game when they point it out. But after you beat a Colossus and that pillar of light shoots up into the air, you can at any point just look up at the sky and see like a bunch of pillars of light just like infecting the sky. And it's such a like striking moment when you realize, my shit's causing some real damage.
Yeah, I'm fucking up tremendously.
This is a problem.
And about The Witcher 3, I love the side activity of, I really liked the contracts. I think it's a dope ass concept. Like the way you can just like go through the world and like just pick up just like monster hunting contracts as you would as a Witcher.
Yeah.
I think it really makes the world feel more alive, and it makes you feel more like a fucking Witcher, a professional monster hunter.
Yeah. It's great.
Like even like some of them are big, but some of them are small, but there's no real way to differentiate that. I'm a big fan. Also, New York and Spider-Man is fucking amazing, but that's because the traversal is amazing.
Yeah, I really love the non-Euclidean windows.
It's good.
I don't know what Euclidean means.
I like when you go to the edge of a building where there's a window, and then you see one room, and then you turn around the edge, and it's a completely different room.
Listen, I think it's an interesting workaround for like graphical limitations. It is silly. They don't expect you to do a lot of crawling.
It's definitely not meant to be like examined very closely, but
no.
But yeah. I like looking at things closely, and that is horrifying.
Yeah. It's super scary seeing a door that leads to a window. Like you go to the edge of a building and it's like, here's a door on the right side of the room, and you crawl around and there's the window is there and you can see the room from a different, like it's a different room now, and it's like, this fucks with my brain a little bit.
Here's a door that leads to a wall, which is the edge of a building.
Actually, you know what? That sounds like New York, legitimately.
Hey!
I'm opening my closet and it's a brick wall.
Hey!
John, did you have anything, or?
I mean, yeah, I said my favorite map, but for like a side mission, I don't know. It's kind of hard.
A lot of them suck. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, just like open world stuff specifically, it's kind of hard to say because
if you're not sure, we can move on.
I mean, I'll just say that I do like getting collectibles when they're fun to get. Like you know, the Spider-Man collectibles are very, very good. And I 100% in Saints Row 4 because just of how fun it was to get around that world. And I felt like it was worth it, and I almost 100% of The Witcher 3, just because I was having so much fun with that world, and just...
Wow.
I know that sounds crazy, yeah, I played like 200-something hours of that game.
Oh my god.
I like that game a lot. So, yeah. You know, just as long... If the world is fun, I will keep doing stuff in that world. I want to stay there.
I don't like collecting.
Well, that's you.
Don't like it, never will.
It's everywhere, so you're gonna have to get the fuck over it.
I hate it every single time. It's bad. Don't do it anymore, video games. Be better. Our next question comes from the Mighty Mighty Bosstones, who I want to point out, I just processed this. Their Tumblr avatar is Jim Carrey from The Mask, but the mask is like the same color as his flesh and not green.
Yeah, it's white mask. It's white mask, yeah.
Oh, that's fucking awful.
It's really bad. It's the white mask.
It's really disgusting.
Bosstones, that fucking sucks. That's almost as bad as White Yoda. Actually, that's worse than White Yoda.
Yeah, it's worse than White Yoda.
Bosstones asks, do you think that this constant stream of leaks and attempts at prying more and more information out of Nintendo regarding Smash Bros. May impact the game in a negative way in some manner? After all, Sakurai decided against making a Subspace Emissary sequel in Smash 4, seemingly because of the cutscenes from the first one being leaked online.
So, that's not 100% true. Sakurai kind of did... He made a really weird decision for Smash 4, because the cutscenes for Subspace Emissary didn't leak online. When the game came out, people just played it and posted the cutscenes online like people do with every game. And Sakurai took that as, well, if people are going to do that, then they're not going to play through Subspace, are they? Because they're just going to watch it online. So instead of doing that for Smash 4, he just made all those character reveal trailers, which, you know, those trailers were fine, but the fact that he didn't do Subspace 2 because people posted the cutscenes online, which, again, they do that for every video game ever now, and games still sell millions and millions of copies, that just seems pretty dumb. And, like, Smash 4's characters leaked, and that's why Sakurai said, oh, we're gonna reveal everything early. That's why he's like he specifically said we're going to reveal all the characters before the game comes out because we want to make sure that nothing leaks.
I mean, I don't know if it's going to actively affect a game that is like pretty close to end of development, if not already done.
It's gone gold. People there have been some Nintendo people who have posted like pictures of them with copies. Like the game is out there. People have it. It's done. So like. It's not going to impact this game. If it's going to impact anything, it would impact the next game, if that ever even happens, but I don't even know what it would impact. Like, they need to be more careful with the graphics design teams they work with, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah.
There's nothing really else they could do, so, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to affect development at all.
Yeah, it's not going to do anything.
Anonymous ass! How many tennis balls do you think Fox McCloud can fit in his mouth?
5.
Our next question comes from Anonymous.
No, that's a good answer. Let's go.
Our next question comes from Anonymous. Anonymous ass! Scary moment in an otherwise unscary game. Scariest moment in an otherwise unscary game. When you go underwater in Final Fantasy VII, everyone was scared of that, and not just me.
The eel and the piano in Mario 64, those are so scary. That's just a blast from the past childhood memory. If you remember this, comment and like, because I remember being scared of the eel and piano in Mario 64.
You're playing Fortnite, and you're about to get the victory royale, and someone pops up and they go and they shoot you. That's the scariest thing, and not scary. I don't know.
I disagree. Fortnite's very scary. There's a bunch of teens and they keep calling me gay.
That's fair. That's pretty fucking fair, actually.
Are we good?
Yeah, that's fine. I can't think of anything.
Our next question comes from Anonymous. Anonymous ass. What's the laziest costume you've ever worn for Halloween?
I've got a banger, so you guys can go first, and then I will fucking put my middle school self on blast.
I'm also going to put my middle school self on blast, because when I was younger, I did 2 pretty egregious ones. I remember that there was one where, because my parents were ready to just buy me, like, a costume from Party City, but I always wanted to do, like, video game characters, like, kind of obscure ones. So I was like, I want to be Wesker, because I had just played Resident Evil 5, and I was like, I want to be Wesker. So, like, my parents just, like, bought me a jacket that wasn't even the right color. It got me sunglasses and gelled up my hair, and I just had, like, a fake gun, and I was like, I'm Wesker, and I was just, like, this, like, fucking, like, 12-year-old kid running around who didn't look like fucking anything. And I did the same thing with, my family watched a lot of procedurals when I was growing up, so I ended up really liking House. So I tried to do a Halloween costume of House, where I just wore a really big old man jacket and had a cane, and I looked like shit. And so those are my 2 worst Halloween costumes.
So I definitely just had capes, and I remember like
as
in
you
my
do.
yeah, and you know, who doesn't have some cake? In my later teenage years, I still wanted candy, so I'd just like go out later than everyone else and like scoop up what was left. And I definitely just wore my normal clothes, but with a cape.
I definitely did that once as well, so no shame there. That's, I've never told anyone this.
Uh-huh.
So now it's gonna go out into the fucking ether. I'm going to put myself on blast here. This was like late middle school, early high school, I think.
All right, I'm ready.
Y'all remember memes?
Yes.
You ever hear about memes? You guys remember those?
Yes.
No, I'm not quite
you guys
sure.
remember? You remember?
You were
Rage
What's
Faces?
Popping? You were What's Popping?
You remember Rage Faces?
Oh,
those little comics?
Those. Yeah, those are fucking funny.
Like the troll face and like Forever Alone. and all those. You remember those?
Yes.
And all those good ones. All your friends.
Yes.
Remember when you fucking being like, hey, can I have money for thing? And your mom like, is it actually for a video game? And you're like, no, but guess what? It was.
It was Peach Time.
It was Peach Time.
Yeah. Anyways,
what's the horrid rancid thing you did?
I don't remember which one I was. It was me and my sister and one of her friends. And I printed off some high quality glossy ass JPEGs of some meme faces and slapped those bad boys on some cardboard. And let me just say, did a really good job cutting them out. Threw some string on them. I did this on after school, October 31st, by the way.
Fuck.
Like, this was literally the last possible second. I finished making these horrible little meme masks for myself and my younger sister and her friend. And we fucking went through the neighborhood and got some goddamn candy with fucking memes attached to our goddamn motherfucking faces. I've never told a soul this.
Which one were you?
I don't remember. I think I was Forever Alone. I don't. It was like, this was like 10 fucking years ago, Scott. I don't remember perfectly, but I think it might have been Forever Alone.
You know, come on. You know which one you were.
I don't even remember what all the faces were because there was a third one. I remember I did the troll face because obviously I did Forever Alone. And there was a third one. I don't remember what it is. And I could not fucking tell you because like I can only name those two right now. Anyways, that's the worst. I really put myself on blast there. Again, never told a soul this. So I've bared one of my deepest, darkest secrets to you right now.
It's okay.
Our next question comes from Anonymous. Anonymous asks, with the advent of the latest potential leak, what character would you never want to see in Smash?
There's a lot of those.
I try not to be too mean with it. I think most characters that have a chance should be in, like I wouldn't be upset about it. I just don't really understand when people are like really adamant about something super inconsequential. Like when people are like, man, I really want to see Black Shadow from F-Zero as an echo of Captain Falcon. Like, do you really want that? Like, I mean,
I do.
Do you really want, like, would you, okay.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
John, I do.
I really like F-Zero GX.
There's a difference between I would not be bothered by this and this is something that I want over everything else.
It would kick a lot. Okay, maybe not over everything else, but I would want, that's on my list of picks that would be kind of tight. I like F-Zero.
I mean, like, and people being like, I think the Black Knight from Fire Emblem should be an echo of Ike. Like, do you? Really?
Do you really think that? Or do you think it's just going to happen?
I think he should be his own character.
Yeah, I agree.
Y'all are proving my point. I'm over here just like, what the fuck are you talking about? That just relax, please.
I would never want fucking Vault Boy from the Fallout series. If that happened, I would quit video games. So please, Nintendo, don't make it happen because this is all I have going for me.
Yeah. Doom Guy instead, please.
Yeah.
Don't add Vault Boy, but please do add Todd Skyrim.
Yeah.
Do you know that bot that posts that I would love it if blank got in Smash Bros?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I distinctly remember the time when it was like, I would love it if Cesaro from the WWE was in Smash Bros. And the picture was like, just like, it cropped out its face and it was just his chest, so you could see his massive nipples. and I don't think he should be in Smash.
Yeah, I don't think Cesaro's torso should be in Smash Bros. Either. Yeah, I love when that bot does that, where it's like a really shitty image of the character that they pulled from the Giant Bomb API, so it's just like their torso, or just like their legs. It's super good.
Oh, God. Our final question come in from Anonymous. If you want to send us questions, you want to send them to videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask or podcast@videogamechoochoo.com. Anonymous asks, location... Excuse me, fuck me, god damn. Locations that you feel are scary but underutilized in horror games.
Oh, I don't play enough horror games to have an opinion, like have a firm opinion on this.
Yeah.
I don't know what's underutilized.
Well, I mean, there's Mental Asylum, there's that one.
Don't want any more, no more of that.
There's Forest. You can go in Forest.
You know what? A good old fashioned haunted mansion.
You know what's weird?
We don't get enough of those.
The Thing is huge, but like, there's no glacial horror game. Where's, like, the Antarctic horror games?
Oh, that's true.
Nothing.
Shit, that would be tight, actually.
It would be cool as hell. I've seen some stuff to, like, play around with that a little bit. I know,
yeah.
I know Untold Stories has, like, a reference to it, but it's, like, that's not what that game's about.
Yeah, like, everything that uses it just kind of references the thing.
Yeah. I think there was like I think there's like survival games that use like glacial or Arctic like environments. Long Dark. But like never like a straight up horror game. And I think that would be pretty dope.
That game is scary as fuck though. The Long Dark scares the shit out of me. I love the Long Dark. That game scares the fuck out of me.
Should we play it?
It's not multiplayer.
I'll play it. You can play like you can watch.
Shit.
Yeah, I know how much you want to relive it.
I love that game a lot. What do you got, John?
So, I don't know. I'm already really not great with scary stuff.
Sure.
I don't know. I could see more like I don't know. I'm trying to think of something, but it's kind of hard. Like maybe a I think more like realistic places would work, like places that you visit every day.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like schools and malls. I mean, I know Dead Rising kind of already did the mall thing.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, but that wasn't really horror.
Yeah, it's more action.
Yeah, like I would love to see more places that you would travel to and would be realistic places that you would visit, but twisted and evil.
Yeah. I mean, that is like actually a pretty good point. A lot of horror games kind of put you in locales that you would not otherwise be familiar with, I feel.
I don't know about that. There's a lot of stuff that deals with like rural suburb, like towns, like small towns. And I know a lot of people live in places like that. There's also horror games. I guess that's fair. There's also horror games in like big towns. Mm-hmm. So like,
and also buildings
and
spaceships, there's all sorts of them.
It would be wild. Oh man, a horror game in a library? No way.
Are you like, is there like an actual horror game that's like that?
There's like libraries in every horror game. It's stupid.
Is there? That's weird. That's a weird trope because I don't think libraries are inherently very scary. You're being quiet all the time, anyways.
Yeah.
In a horror game, hopefully.
You just read. You don't got to deal with the monsters. You just hang out.
I kind of agree with John. I guess you bring up a valid point here. I think though, like using a locale that is familiar is a pretty good way to do horror because like
Absolutely.
A lot of horror comes from like something you're used to but wrong. That's like fucking like one of the most number one rules in writing good horror is like just fuck like a thing that's familiar up. Mm-hmm. But like, then there's like your dead spaces and shit. The dead spaces.
Yeah, I visit space stations every now and then, just because.
Yeah. Alan Wake is good. You said small town, and my brain is like, yeah, like Alan Wake. Man, Alan Wake's good.
Deadly Premonition, everyone's favorite horror game.
Do not do this.
And that game is horror. No, I love that game. That's a good game.
Yeah, come on, don't do this to yourself. You don't have to pretend it's bad.
No. Anyways, I would love it if Saber was in Smash.
Oh, stop. We can't do this every fucking week.
I want Saber in Smash.
Be safe, everyone.
Do the outro. Cue the music.
Alright, I'm doing it. Alright,
here's the music.
No, I gotta do the full outro. Okay, thanks everyone for listening. Yes, I have to tell everyone all the stuff they gotta do. Thanks everyone for listening. We are very happy that you joined us this week. Go ahead and follow us on our social media, twitter.com/VGChooChoo, videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com, and join our Discord server at thegamezone.zone. If you type that into your web browser, that'll bring you straight there. Watch our Twitch streams. There's the X-Choom streams on Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST, and I'm going to be streaming Medieval on Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST. And
do you have a name for that yet?
It's just Medieval.
Come on, we gotta come up with a name.
For everything?
Yeah, if we're gonna do series.
It's not really a series, I'm just playing games. This is just the game that I'm playing right now.
Playing it, you did one app and you're doing another. That's a series.
That's true. That's a series now. It's
Medieval Mondays, but not on Monday. There you go.
Medieval Wednesdays.
Wednesday. Wednesday.
Chudival? No. Mitchuval? No.
We'll workshop it. It's okay. We'll get it.
We have time. I would like to thank Magic Circuit / Melt Channel for the use of our theme song Crush off of the album Magic is Real. If you want to listen to more Melt Channel music, it's meltchannel.bandcamp.com. If you want to listen to the new stuff by the artist, it's at soundcloud.com/magic-circuit. You listen to some real good tunes there. And finally, if you like what we're doing, patreon.com/VGCC, and you will get early access to our anime podcast. A new episode's coming out real soon, so get ready for that. We'll see you next week with another episode of the Video Game Choo Choo podcast.